Good morning, Superforest! Superforester Jackson and Baloo here. And today is Friday, the August 15th. And I wanted to talk about the jackpot, which is right there. Yesterday, I went and got the jackpot from iBeam Gallery, and I realized that I'd never actually done a post explaining how it all works. So here's that post. Here we have the main sort of components of the jackpot. There's three main parts. One is the air pump. The second part is I think it's a 6-gallon white reservoir bucket. And then this is the airlift sort of drip section and the two air tubes that go into it. So basically, all you have to do to get this thing working is fill the bottom with water, connect up the air pump, and plug it in, and air pumps in through these tubes, forcing water upward through this main tube right there, up through the center, where I've put a little distributor on there so it drips out in even directions. So I'll fill this with water, and you can see how it works. Okay, so I've got probably 4.5 to 5 gallons of water in this white bucket. Now I'm going to take the jackpot and submerge the bottom half in the bucket, like so. And then the lid you can snap down in place for a nice secure fit, but I'm not going to do that. Next, all we have to do is take these little air tubes, and these air tubes run into the central pole of the jackpot and then down into the bottom, where they do a flip and then they send air bubbling up through this one main tube. And the air actually rising through the column of water is enough to bring more water with it, and the water comes out the top, or it should, or it did the last time I used this. So, plug these guys in. Like this. And now, nice and tight. And now plug this in. Right, well my cord wasn't quite long enough, so I moved everything over to here, and now I'm going to plug in the air pump, and water should start coming out the top of that. Let's see if it works. Fine tuning. Make sure everything is flowing in the right direction. And that's basically it. A very small, very cheap, very low energy using air pump pumps air into the bottom of this reservoir. The air travels upward, bringing water with it, and the water comes gushing out the top here and drips down through the multiple stages. When it gets to the very bottom stage, it runs just back down into the bottom. Here, I can hold it up and show you. Wow. You can see how it drips down. But this whole system that I built was like less than 20 bucks in parts and pieces. And the thing that really took a lot was the time involved. And if you put plants in it, and the little nutrients in the water, you'd have your very own home hydroponic garden for very little money and very, very little energy. I hope you've all enjoyed this little demo. I'm Jackson, and this is the jackpot, and as you can see, it's working fairly well, even though it's been just in storage for a number of months, and it's got, you know, some little tweaks that need to happen in order to make it like perfectly perfect, but perfection is boring and unimprovable. So let's not go for perfection, let's go for fun and function. Have a great day.